You're all out of dark roast?
I still have one weapon left. Just... My god, it's Jason Bourne. Deck him. This is so worth it. I would do anything for coffee. Hello everybody, my name is Sivagogo. Welcome back to Trails Into Reverie, and our Daydream Marathon continues. This time into Justice A Deux with Machias and his dad. It's not actually his dad, but I mean, come on, they're borderline identical. So let's go. And it will be the last video of the day for me. I've said quite a lot today, and my voice is actually hurting, so... it's been
3
fun,
days after the SSS successfully liberated Crossbell, I found myself being the first of my old classmates to see the city in all its newfound freedom.
Ah, Machias Daydream. Dope. I love Machias' new outfit as well. It's dope.
Excuse me, but would you two be Commander Sonia Bells and Vice Commissioner Pierre?
It's bells, not balls. I've been pronouncing that wrong the entire time. Oh dear.
That's correct. Inspector Regnitz, yes? We've been expecting you.
Quite an entourage.
Oh, I know. Me and my posse.
It's a pleasure to meet you both.
We've come on behalf of the Government Accountability Inspectorate. I hope we can count on your cooperation during our visit.
We get to see Machias at his job. That's quite fun.
Ordinarily, the withdrawal of all Erebonian troops and weaponry from Crossbell should have happened immediately after the war. The IDF's occupation had caused a delay, but now it could finally be executed, and overseeing it was our mission. This critical assignment came directly from my father, a task closely linked with Crossbell's independence to boot. Veteran inspectors in Rhineford were entrusted with watching over Tangram Fortress and the local military factory.
This both went horribly wrong then, didn't it? Because we lost control of the factory, and obviously the events of the prologue
While
happened.
I was assigned to the city itself, and my primary focus would be the tower the defense force had occupied.
Oh, taking on... Ooh. Oh, it is! Oh, cool.
The SSS only knows how to do it big, don't they? Can't believe they pulled this off.
Oh, this is fun, because yeah, we destroyed so much stuff in the prologue, and now we have to deal with the repair job. That's quite fun.
I heard Yuna's still out of school to help them in dealing with the aftermath.
Thank you. I think we have a better handle on what happened here now. So after the SSS charged in...
Your doppelganger there. Everyone do the nod. Yes, good. Do the nod. Okay, I'm telling you to do it. Good.
I remember him from the files related to the SSS. First Division, I think. What was his name again? Never mind. I need to focus on work. Off to the 36th floor, then.
So far, we get to play Machias as the main character. He's always been sort of the odd one out. I like him, he grew on me massively, but he's always sort of been the outsider, kind of. People don't really like as much. It was quite the gargantuan task of Machias to inspect the inside of the Orcus Tower, reviewing each shard of broken glass or overturned vase. Yeah, that was us. Sorry about that. But while working hand in hand with local police and CGF, he set out to ensure that no offence caused by the IDF would go unnoticed. That's our boy. The work was exhausting, mentally and physically. Days in, he was still on the clock long after burning the midnight oil. This left no time to go out for drinks with fellow colleagues. It was just him and his work. You could feel the fatigue start to eat away at him. My dude, you need one of those coffees. Thankfully, there was a local... I know him. Me and him are the same. Thankfully, there was a local... Sorry about that. There's a very cold breeze came from my window. I'm not joking. That was actually freezing, and it felt like it had been opened. That's spooky. Okay, hopefully that was broken in. I hear nothing. We should be fine. Thankfully, there was a local cafe that had become a small haven for his weary soul. Oh, look at that
Thanks
beauty.
for waiting. Here's one of our very own dark roast specials.
I'm not a big fan of, what's it called? Black coffee? Yeah, black coffee. I'm a milk coffee drinker, as most people are in this country. Thanks for waiting, yes.
Thank you.
Sorry you had to hear that. Yes, feel uncomfortable.
There's no better morning ritual than one that starts with a good cup of coffee.
Seriously, I need it or I die.
Now I can start work with my best foot forward.
Itchy nose, what is it? Every time I record. Sorry.
Hey, check out the Imperial.
Imperial scum.
Oh, yeah. A pal of mine in the tower was telling me about having to work with that guy.
About how nice I am, right? Good rumors? Oh, awkward.
Thanks for waiting. Here's one of our very own dark roast specials.
Much obliged.
Doppelganger. It's quite funny. Yes, feel uncomfortable.
Nothing like that first cup of the day.
There really isn't. Jesus. Love at first sight. Oh, I love that. I love the top of it. Hello. He was determined to do his job well for the SSS who fought by his side during the Twilight, for all of his friends doing what they could back in the Empire, and for his father who believed he could handle such an important task. Have a break, my dude. Seriously, working like every day would knack you. Little did he know, however, that his hard-earned day off several days later will be spent around his beloved brew.
You're all out of dark roast?
The saddest moment of the game.
I'm so sorry, sir. I know it's your go-to coffee.
No.
Ours is ground with beans imported straight from Orid. But I'm afraid something's happened that's made it impossible to get back in stock. The owner was saying something about crime being afoot.
They will pay.
Wait,
Okay.
what crime is being committed?
Oh, sorry, sir. Listen to me go on.
Not at all. In fact, do go on.
Funny enough, I am a detective.
Detective? Well, what he said. Our morning's just not the same without your coffee.
Literally so alike.
If you don't mind, could you let us speak to the owner of this establishment?
Oh yeah, we don't even have the intro. Epic. I'm actually going to check if the door is open, because that was very windy. Like, I'm not exaggerating here. Be right back. Nope, there was nothing. That was really, it's creeped me out actually, because it was literally like a gust of wind from my closed window, which was very bizarre. Anyway, Daydream, Justice A Deux. I have a very good French accent. Yes, yeah, that kind of thing seems to be happening a lot lately. We've got a number of queries about missing parcels, deliveries to the wrong address, and the like. My hunch is that trade resuming just plain has companies in chaos. Oh, no, not yet. I sure hope things will calm down soon. Indeed. Thank you for your cooperation. There goes the drop hit. I had a hunch after hearing what the cafe owner had to say, but wow. This runs deeper than it rightly should. It also matches up with several reports the police have received. several communication and delivery mishaps in the confusion just after Crossbell's liberation were eventually traced with imported goods and sundries disappearing in transit. Right, and there are too many cases for it to be a mere coincidence. If the staff testimonials are anything to go by, it's not just restaurants either. Any business could fall victim. And all in a way so that they don't even notice there's a pattern. Quite the underhanded operation. Are there multiple perps, or is someone acting alone? What could their modus operandi? Yes, I know big words. B, we need to gather information. It occurs to me now that this is rather late, but I was sent from the Empire on work-related business at Orcus Tower just last week. My name is... Your Inspector Machias Regnitz, I know. Alex Dudley of the CPD's 1st Investigative Division. So you knew who I was this whole time. From reports related to the SSS, I'm guessing. The 1st Division deals in foreign affairs as well, so naturally I'd know about you. Your father being Representative Regnitz, and you being a member of Class 7, puts you on our radar more than any report. Right, I'm sure. Awkward. Don't let me knowing that frees you up on me. For the first time in quite a while, I'm not on the clock, but I'm not about to sit back when my coffee is in danger. Yes, my dude, avenge the coffee. We'll have no shortage of ordeals to face in the days to come. I won't let that be mired by the loss of one of my life's simple pleasures. Oh? So Inspector Regnitz, might I request your cooperation with my independent investigation? I realise this is out of our respective jurisdictions, but I hope you might say yes. As a fellow lover of coffee, I say yes. Of course, I'd be happy to assist. Thus, the two formed an unusual bond and opened up an investigation for their beloved bit of beans. Worth it. Doobie-doobie. Is that who I think it is? No, it's not, is it? That's not the angry Scottish lady, no. Their first stop was inside the department store, but when Machias questions... Oh, it is! She's not as angry eyebrowed as normal. Old friend Patiri. That's Ren's papa, right? Reputable trader Harold Hayworth was next on the list, and he suggested they visit each district to interview the city's merchant. Sorry, the music's so funky. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Use that route all the time myself. Lucky for me, I was sure to move some things around ahead of time, so we're not hurting stock-wise. I'm thinking whoever's behind it's either green as grass in the underworld, or they straight have no fear of death, or both. What makes you think that? I don't mind answering, but it's going to have to cost you. Though I think I can afford to give you a friendly discount, detective. Huh? I would have thought he'd have a bigger problem with her line of work. That's about everything we could figure out. This is doing a lot more harm to the locals than I would ever realise. This is incredible help, so thank you. The junior SSS is everything I hoped for and more. Good, with all the SSS does, we're always down to cover for it. Ask us for help whenever you need it. I certainly will. I'm sure I'll be back at some point. He's quicker to think on his feet than I give him credit for. You do not underestimate our boy Machias. What are you doing in the strip club, Machias? I wonder why I didn't see this side of you coming. I just hadn't pegged you as the type to have connections to Nine Valley or Back Alley Bar. Any detective worth his salt knows there are valuable clues to be derived from the underground. I suppose I'm not the only one who's had his expectations flipped then. Your file read like you'd be more resistant to going off book, though thoughts you'd be more straight-laced. No. Don't take this the wrong way, but that applies more to you than to me. I've still got a ways to go. Crossbell's independence is at stake. Can't afford to let my inexperience as an inspector be what screws it up. I don't think... Drunk noises. Now, where's the extra bar? Hey! Woo! Whoa there, sir. Oops. Sorry about that. Not at all. I should have stepped out of the way. If I recall, this guy works in general affairs at Orcus Tower. He's so trained. Those blasters. I remember you. You're an inspector from the Empire. showed the ADF the door, got all the paperwork and all. He's a hell of a hard worker. I'm guessing it's easy for an Imperial to finish what's Imperial started. That isn't how I would put it. You know, I've been hearing lots of stories about fraud picking up here again. They keep that up, they might start calling this place City of Sin the way they did before the SSS cleaned up the place. That's you bastards' fault. You just come in and start tearing down everything we built. I hope that was accurate. Hey, that's enough. I understand lips are loose when drunk, but any more of that out of that mouth and it'll be interfering with official business. Oh? Well, I've seen you around too. What are you doing, you moron? Stop heckling random people in the street. Sorry about him, he gets like this when he drinks too much. He's an angry drunk. We don't like those. Yeah, Detective Dudley and Inspector Regnitz? Oh, Elios, I'm so sorry if my friend said anything rude. I think he's just been doing it too much OT since the liberation. Overtime, yes. Come on, man, let's go. I know it's our day off, but you drank way too much, I tell you. I guess you go from what? Yes, I'm experienced drunk. You can stay for just another minute. Your friend here mentioned something about fraud being on the rise. Would you happen to know anything about it? We're in the middle of an investigation. So anything at all you could share with us would be greatly appreciated. Oh, I think I might. It's been this suspicious merchant who's been selling knockoffs off-branding goods. Retailers around here have been getting inquiries from customers on them. We were thinking of giving a heads up to the police about it, so your timing is perfect. Would you like the names of the stores that were notified? That'd be great, thank you. Bro's just hanging out, trying not to fall over. I get that. After their new lead from the unexpected source, they went right to visiting the source specified. It's gonna be old lady, isn't it? They were more than happy to give obvious tales for the knockoffs. The similarities between each account were almost astounding. Then, with plenty of new information in hand, they agreed to find a place to sift through their findings while resting their feet. And there was no better spot for a sit-down than a certain bakery on West Street. Damn. We've managed to collect a fair bit of information. Indeed, such as how the victims up to this point have dealt in import brands and foodstuffs. Brands like the Quincy Company and Strager Corporation are among them. Wherever these are sold, a merchant has appeared to offer the exact price products for... Exact same... Sorry, the drunk voice actually made me hiccup. Anyway. Wherever these are sold, a merchant has appeared to offer the exact same products for a much lower price. These alternatives, however, are inferior knockoffs. By the time this is discovered, the merchant has already disappeared. I think there's a connection here. Almost undoubtedly, it ties into our current case. So fraud and counterfeit goods. You're still worried about what that man said earlier. You shouldn't be. Being Erebonian does not mean you have to shoulder the responsibilities of your entire country. Tell that to Reen, okay? Thank you, I appreciate it. But to me, he represents the majority of Crossbell's people. It makes me feel like I can't do anything to make them feel better. As an Imperial citizen and as an inspector. Oh, good boy, Machias. I see. You really are so much like me in my younger years. How so? You're deeply serious with a strong sense of justice that makes you want to live up to expectations placed upon you. But now suddenly all that pressure has become so immense that it's suffocating you. Is that it? I think you're bang on, my friend. I don't know. No, you might be right. With the Chancellor now gone, the Empire is racing toward a new era. And amidst all of this, my dad is now the representative Chancellor of the entire country. The first step we need to take for this new era is to restore and stabilize our relationship with Crossbell. I believe he's expecting of me what kind... It's been a long day and there's a lot of big words. I believe he's expecting of me the kind of inspection results that will work to that end. And yet here I am with my hands full, with just the stuff immediately right in front of me. Can't help but hate how much of a good-for-nothing guy I am. That is not true, my dude. Without you, I would not actually have beaten a lot of bosses. So. Hope you won't mind me countering this, but I think you should be more confident in yourself, Machias. You chose the Thornfield path of being an inspector, despite how difficult it was going to be. Sorry if you heard thunder, there is a storm. Like minutes away from landing. And against your young age, you've been entrusted with the most important aftermath of restorations after the war. These more than prove you're qualified, and it means you absolutely can live up to the expectations of your dad has for you. I get panicked when I don't produce results quickly enough. But is a brew not truly at its most divine when the beans have been roasted longer? I'm sure you understand what I mean as a fellow lover of coffee. Yeah, you're right. I think I've been trying to rush my progress so much that it's only made things worse instead. Maybe it'll take a bit longer to produce results, but better to take it slow and steady than run myself into the ground. That's the way. Hello, Detective. And to you too, Inspector. I don't know if I've ever seen you two in the same place before. If I recall, you're from that former law office, aren't you? I asked if he'd be willing to cooperate with an investigation of mine. We're just taking a short break. What investigation, if I may ask? Again, all the kids in these games are absolute geniuses. Ooh. Well, that was a big one. Oh, wind's picking up. I love storms. I do. I find them so cool. Yeah, as long as I'm not in them. Yeah, although I will be walking to get beer, which I'm probably going to get pissed on. Is it about that dealer of counterfeit goods? Been keeping up with the times, have you? Yeah, Grace has been all over it. I've got to thinking about how the SSS once worked a similar case. So I was going through some old leads and... Do stood up. What? Would you mind showing us these leads? We can get our hands on some evidence. I might be able to get the 1st Division to make an arrest. Oh, I don't mind at all. You've done so much for me in the past, Detective. How could I say no? Oh, but keep it a secret from Grace. She finds out, she might end up forcing her way to a front seat when you're investigating. Please, no. I can picture it now. We'll keep that in mind. I don't not like Grace, but she can be a bit loud. And I'm tired because I've been recording for 7 hours in a row. A few hours later. Ooh. Pretty. I've really hit the jackpot this time, haven't I? Oh, the monocle and everything. Crossbell never fails to disappoint me, but it's saved for a few sour moments. I couldn't be happy about our business arrangement myself. It's much easier to get things done this way. That's my line. Hope we can continue this most profitable of relationships. If Crossbell regains its independence, then it may become much easier to do business than it was under Imperial rule. Yes, finally posh people are talking. And welcome the return of prime hunting ground for folks like us. Oh, marvellous. Posh people are funny. The joke's on you. Mackie's about to shotgun you, okay? What's this? And you, my dear Toby? Well, if it isn't the Minif the conman and the infamous counterfeit dealer from Calvert. You're the small fry that used to cause so much trouble in Crossbell. Or what? Know who I am, do you? So my past is coming back to haunt me. I never should have allowed a cursed special support section to catch me. The files the CPD has on you from last time came in handy. We know everything you've been up to. Surrender peacefully, or you will get my shotgun. So this is because of that pesky SSS, is it? Ha! In that case, what perfect timing. I've been looking for a chance to express my gratitude for all they did to me. She's completely flipped the switch. She'll wake up the whole city at this rate. I've had my run-ins with the SSS as well. If you're friends of theirs, then this is an excellent opportunity to relieve some stress. It's time to get to work. We'll use sheer force to bring you pests to your knees. Get out of here, you lackeys. Teach these four-eyed lettuce heads a lesson. Lettuce heads. That's a top-tier insult, that is. You're about to get absolutely annihilated. You do realise. Well then, no one's coming. Gee, what the hell are they? Oh dear. Oh god. How did the cops find out about our meeting spot? Damn it, this is why I hate working with crooks. They always get caught. What's that directed at me? I told you, we're 2 steps ahead of you. The entire department will be here soon. I hope you don't think you can get away. Aren't we clever? All we have to do is break past you and we can run this racket over and over again. We're going to break through Machias and Dudley and then 2 military dogs. I admire the balls on you. And if you won't step aside, I will force you out of our way and get them. Oh yes. Have it your way. We're more than prepared to respond. I'm counting on you, Inspector Regnitz. Of course. Are we actually going to get players, Dudley? No, I was going to say. Absolutely annihilated. And then there were 2. Oh, those worthless idiots. What a truly tragic end. That's a tiny little gun, my friend. For you, as if I'd give up so easily. It's all over for you. I still have 1 weapon left. Just... My god, it's Jason Bourne. Deck him. Oh, that was a loud punch. Yeah! That is amazing. Now, do you get it? This is the Iron Hammer of Justice. Oh, she's off. Eat my dust, you bastards! I'll always have a place to escape, so long as there's horizon on the reach. What the? Why won't the engine start? This granny is kind of badass, not gonna lie. I tried to tell you, of course, we already discovered your getaway plan. So we got out ahead of you and cut the engine. You're welcome to try swimming away from here, though. How could you? Well, Miss Counterfeit Dealer, Minith, you've escaped justice in the past due to your status as foreigners. That ends today. Crossbell and its laws are evolving. I'll put in a good word for you to see to it that you get tried here. Best of luck. Is this really how it ends? Our plan was perfect. How could this have happened? I still can't get over him running towards bullets and decking him in
Suspects
the face.
apprehended, 0210 hours.
Damn, that's early. It's a job well done, that. Good job, lads. And so the counterfeit dealer and swindler that had caused a lot of stir in Crossbell were finally caught. Don't know why I went northern there, but there we go. The supply routes they had impeded soon returned to normal as the investigation progressed. It was shortly after when Machias heard that the cafe had restocked his favourite coffee beans, inspiring him to drop by the next day before work. This is so worth it. I would do anything for coffee.
Sorry, thanks for waiting. Here's one of our very own dark roast specials.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, I think my jaw about hit the floor when I heard the case had been solved. Thanks to you two, it barely put a dent in business. We owe you one.
We are extremely efficient,
So,
must say.
the owner said it's on the house today.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Oh, I like 3. Is he over there sitting across the aisle? Sorry. I'm sorry. I know how horrible that sounds in your headphones. I'm not sorry.
Dark roast or nothing in the morning.
Milk coffee is better though.
I love the way you can feel it coursing through your body from the first sip. Can't start my day without it.
Oh, I meant to want one. You know, it's like 5 o'clock in
And
the afternoon.
speaking of, I have something I'd like to share with you a little later. Are you free for lunch? I know a place with food that goes spectacular with any brew.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, I'm free.
I keep... Machias, we're very alike. I did not realise. Who knew? Oh, God, I really want a coffee now. Seriously, the first coffee of the day is just like, oh, it's good. Oh, that's it. The Daydream Justice A Deux. That was fun, actually. that was a lot more fun. They're not very serious, I should say, but it was fun. Fighting for coffee. And nothing will beat Jason Bourne Dudley running in. Actually, he's more like James Bond, actually, isn't it? James Bond's the one that gets shot at from 500 people, and none of them hit their target. So that was fun. Oh yes, Manly Munch's coffee. Hell yes. And if that's the only reward, I will take it. That was fun. I do love these daydreams. They are a lot of fun. Where is the recipe books? I always forget where they would be. Events, yes. Munchie's coffee. I'll show you what the recipe is, because I might as well. Where is your coffee? Justice blend. Hell yes. Magic and speed. EP plus 400. That's really nice. Now I'm going to assume, Machias, this is your specialty. If it's not,
Let's give this a try.
I will be very disappointed in you if this is not. What the hell?
It's acceptable.
Why is it not Machias? Of all the people to make the best coffee, it could be Reen. Or Uses. His Uses? No.
Let's do this.
Reen is a coffee lover as well. He's the only other one that makes sense.
Thanks for waiting.
I'm thoroughly confused. Maybe Rufus? Anyway, I'll do that off screen. Anyway, if you like what you saw, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry about all my attempted accents and the noise. I'm proud of my drunk voice, though. That's probably my best voice acting I've ever done. Which does not say a lot, let's be honest. Anyway, yes, if you like what you saw, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Every bit helps. This is a lot of fun.
Slab
I love
of
doing this.
reminiscence activated.
And I'd love to keep doing this, because it's fun. I like sharing this game with you guys, so yes, I'll see you guys. That's going to be a good one. I'll see you guys next time in The Fallen Prince. Finally, we get to see what happens to the biggest prick in this universe, which is Cedric. And yes, Charles